All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Calhoun County Red Devil Baseball. Chris, we traveled clear down here to Sherman, down at Seth, West Virginia.
We are way down below Charleston.
Exactly.
George.
Down in Boone County, I believe. And
Boone County. We are in between the mountain, George.
yeah, buddy, we're right here at Sherman High School. Sherman Tide is who we're playing tonight. And we have got lineups for you. We'll go ahead and get those out of the way.
Sure do, George. So for your Calhoun County Red Devils there, Landon Church, number 17 shortstop. Chase Schoolcraft, number 23 pitcher. Garrett Carpenter, number 41, third base. Josiah Wilson, number 1, center. Ruger Carter, number 54, second base. Cooper Morris, number 45, first base. Orion Sweargen, number 28, catcher. Logan McCormick, number 7, in right field. Katie McCormick, number 13, in left field this evening, George.
All right. Now, I've got a couple names on here, Chris, I'm probably going to butcher. So I'm going to try as hard as I can here. Number 2, Luke Tagligniti, I believe. And number 8, Eli Jeffries. Number 5, Braden Hamrick. Number 27, Brady Purdue. Number 24, Avery Skeen. Number 6, Colby Atkins. Number 9, Chase Jarvis. Number 11, Cash Plants. Number 1, Chase Southern. And number 12, Oliver Harless. Their substitutes are number 4, Jackson McCormick. Number 7, Jacob Dickens. Number 28, Cam Hamrick. Number 20, Aiden Seagrave. And number 21, Caden Kinder. All right, and that is your lineup for the Sherman Tide. Beautiful field down here, Chris.
It is. Whenever we made the trip down there for the scrimmage, I forgot that the infield was turf.
Yeah.
So we're playing on a turf infield this afternoon and grass outfield. So conditions are wet there. Looks like they had some rain come through this afternoon down here below Charleston. So.
Yeah, I was talking to a young man when we first got here. Excuse me, and he said that they've had leaf blowers out here on this turf all day today, blowing, trying to get it as dry as they could possibly get. I mean, if you spin the camera around back here, it is back here we've got a puddle of water about 4 inches deep.
Yeah. So it looks like they might have added Bryce Mooney, number 3, to the bench for them.
Okay.
So just an FYI.
Bryce Mooney. Let me see your pen. I'll write that
Bryce
down
Mooney,
or I'll forget it.
Number 3 there for Sherman Tide. Just clouds back behind, the sun back behind the clouds down here at Sherman High School. Just behind the facilities here is their baseball field. Looks like it's set up along the creek or possibly a river over there in the outfield. Coal country per se.
Exactly.
George?
I walked over there a minute ago and told Garrett, I said, $10 if you can hit scoreboard.
Yeah, boy. Out there in about right center, it looks like.
Yeah, he said, that's wrong direction. I said, yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is a deep field.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Beautiful field, though.
It is. Beautiful field, like you said, wet conditions, water standing back here on the sidewalk as you go to the entrance there to the pavilion where a lot of the families and friends are there for this afternoon's game. Big game for your Calhoun County Red Devils, George.
Exactly.
Huge game. Win or go home, George. So.
Yeah, if they can pull this game out tonight, they will be traveling tomorrow over to Wahama.
Yeah, boy.
And, this is exciting time right now. Red Devil baseball is on top of it.
They are. They've advanced their way down the path there all the way to Sherman.
Yeah, buddy. And if they happen to win today, and then they go over to Wahama and happen to win that, then they will travel back down to Man.
Yeah, I think I saw there where Man was leading the pack there.
Yep.
So kind of anxious to see what happens there for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Exactly.
Looks like just some chat there going on. For our Facebook viewers, our audio may be just slightly delayed down here this afternoon sometimes.
The OBS system that we use has a 3 to 4 second delay on it, so keep that in mind. You'll hear Chris and I talking, and you'll actually hear the bat crack before, and it kind of confuses you, but you get the gist.
So you just have to try to keep up with all the action going on.
Exactly.
I usually say things at a pretty fast pace, George.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I may be having a hot dog there by the time they get on first base.
Exactly.
Yeah. So pretty big concession stand down here at
Yeah.
Sherman. We wouldn't be able to be here at all this evening. And here's our shout out, George.
There you go. Go ahead.
If it wasn't for Jeff and Colleen Goodrich, we're using borrowed equipment to come down here to Sherman this afternoon.
Yep.
To bring the Calhoun County High School Red Devil baseball team to the viewers back home, George.
Exactly. And Coach Goodrich and his wife, like I said, last night, they're not only all about football, they're about all Calhoun County athletics. And we really, really can't thank them enough.
Yeah.
I mean, for helping us out this season and letting us get these games on for everybody.
Yeah, huge shout out there to Jeff and Colleen for letting us use their Starlink to bring this game to you.
If you happen to see Jeff out during the week, during work hours in his Hope truck, just make sure that you swing by and tell him, hey, thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right.
So much.
That's right.
But I think they're getting ready to do a little something here.
Yeah, so it looks like the
maybe play some baseball.
Yeah, boy. The umpires are starting to work their way out.
Oh, they got the
field.
black on tonight.
Got the black shirts, black polos, kind of dark gray pants out here in this cool afternoon.
Yeah.
In Sherman.
They didn't want those yesterday.
No, they would have been hot there yesterday.
Yeah, buddy.
Talking a little bit about yesterday, big win for your Calhoun County Red Devils there, coming off a win from Van. Oh, what a game.
Yep, those boys were playing some ball yesterday. I was tickled to death about how they played yesterday. Every one of those boys was playing hard ball.
Yeah. They did a fine job there playing as Coach Johnson out there giving the lineup there to the plate umpires, talking to the field umpires.
Yeah. It was great talking to Coach Johnson yesterday, too.
It was.
Before the game.
Had a good interview there with Coach Johnson. Got 5 seniors from your Calhoun County Red Devils there leaving the team this year. So
yeah.
Going to different career paths and, different aspects of life.
Yep.
So he talked about, the importance of those seniors. Then he talked about the importance of his youth coming up into the program.
Exactly.
So lots of talent coming up into the Calhoun County Red Devil baseball program.
Well, that's what we were talking about yesterday. The young men that are leaving, we're going to miss them.
For sure.
We're going to miss these young men tremendously. But the young men that are coming up from the middle school program, it's not a rebuild situation, folks. It's reload.
That's right.
Coach Johnson said we're going to take up right where we leave off at the end of this season.
That's right. That's right. So excited there. I'd say some of your high school seniors are over there really rallied up this evening, George, for this game. So they're probably going to try to give it all they've got this evening to try to advance to tomorrow night.
They still have a lot of game played in them, to play. So they're ready to go. They don't want to stop here.
That's for
They
sure.
want to go on from here.
You know, Landon Church over there got the bat. He's ready to get in the box. You know, they're still out here in discussion. Just a tremendous athlete there for your Calhoun County Red Devil baseball team. Anxious to get up in the box and get a drive going there for the boys.
Him and Chase are both all ready to go. They're both ready to go.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So just food for thought, per se. I talked to Nikki Boatwright there before, and it looks like she posted there last night. Since season has started, just an FYI, it's been like approximately 61 days, 3,145 miles of travel for these Calhoun County Red Devil boys.
Exactly.
George.
Wow. Exactly.
That is crazy.
Hat
that
off
is crazy.
to our boys' parents.
That's right.
For making this happen.
Yeah, it takes an entire team, George, to bring these programs together.
Exactly.
You know, not only behind the scenes, but the team out there on the field as well. So she's actually even got 31 hours and 28 minutes, George. so yeah, these big game tonight for your Calhoun County Red Devils. Anxious to see what happens. You know, they have the commitment right there. I just said it. They've got the commitment. They've got the heart.
Right.
They've got the spirit to win this game.
Exactly.
So let's see what happens, George.
Exactly. I can't wait. Looks like we're getting ready to do our national anthem.
That's right.
I'm looking for a flag. You see one?
The press box announcer is reading the team members there, the lineup for the Calhoun County Red Devils. George, as they line up there along first base. They're stretched from home almost all the way down to first base. What a group of boys right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Group of boys. You know, I can hear that through my headset, just echoing across this valley.
Yeah.
So could you imagine the adrenaline rush of a hit tonight?
Yeah.
You know, as the announcer announces that in the background, it's just going to echo across the valley.
Exactly.
So these boys are ready to play some ball. Your Calhoun County Red Devils in white pants, red and white pinstripe shirts. Just a great-looking group of young men as they stand over there between home and first base. White letters, George. Got the Sherman Tide coming out there. Looks like they're all gray. And
black
with
stripe.
Black pinstripes, I guess. Dark red letters there. Kind of anxious to get things started, George.
Yep, buddy.
See what happens. Pretty good amount of folks down here, just on the other side of Charleston, West Virginia. A long ways from home, George.
Exactly.
Yeah, boy. So, super excited there.
When we left Spencer, it was lightly raining when we left the station, so we didn't know what we were coming into down this way.
Yeah. You know, as the foliage sets across the mountain here, we are in between mountains.
Exactly.
Down here at Sherman High School.
It's beautiful down in here, though.
It is for sure beautiful as we get ready to play the national anthem. right, George. The umpires shake hands, and I think this is normally where we say play ball, George.
Exactly. Exactly.
Got the field umpires going out there toward third base there, working his way back around towards second. You got a field umpire working his way toward first base. Home plate umpire here letting Sherman warm up as we get ready for this big matchup between Sherman Tide and your Calhoun County Red Devils, George.
Yeah, buddy. Our umpires are in black, gray trimmed, and kind of a dark gray pants. They wouldn't have wanted that last night. That was a little bit warm out there on the ridge.
It was warm for sure.
Our home plate umpire yesterday evening, I fetched him water out there because he was just wringing wet.
Yeah. Yep, he was hot. That's for sure. That's for sure. Both these teams look fine this evening.
Yeah, buddy.
Look like I feel like I'm at a professional game, you know.
Yeah.
We're jamming in the background here. The boys are anxious as Chase Schoolcraft is going to be up on deck there. Landon Church at bat here in just a couple minutes. So I believe they're throwing down, George, getting ready to start this ball game, kick things off there.
I believe so. And we'll have Landon Church come up here and see if he can't get something going here for the Red Devils right out of the gate.
This young man knows what's happening.
Yeah, buddy.
He's ready to get the game started there for your Calhoun County Red Devils there. Steps outside the box there. Plate umpire calls the game in play. Church steps inside the box there. Pitcher for Sherman gets up to the mound. Gets set there. Sends the first pitch. Called for a strike there, George.
Landon, one of our 5 seniors on this Red Devil club.
Yes, sir. Pitcher comes set for Sherman. Sends a pitch there. Hard hit ball back towards center. Center's up underneath of it there. Makes the catch for out one. A good hard hit ball there by Landon Church. Back towards center. Brings up Chase Schoolcraft, number 23 for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Still a pretty hit. Very, very beautiful hit.
Chase Schoolcraft there. Much respect there as he comes in and shakes the catcher's hand and the plate umpire there before a bat. Pitcher comes set, sends the ball there. Call for a strike. Call for a strike there. Looks like Garrett Carpenter's over on deck. Number 41 for Calhoun County Red Devils. Here's the pitch. Chopper down first baseline there for foul.
He tried to take Garrett out there, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean, it didn't go but 2 feet beside of him. Pitcher comes set there for Sherman. Looks like he's coming from the windup this evening, George. Sends a pitch
yeah,
there.
Buddy.
Got
him rung up.
Rung him up.
You don't see that very often.
Rung him up.
But Chase will be back up many more times tonight, I'm sure. So.
All right. 2 outs. Garrett Carpenter, number 41 at bat. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
Foul ball there, hard back against the fence, George.
He wanted that.
Yeah, boy. He may take you up on that offer.
Exactly. I jokingly told him, I said, $10 if you can hit the scoreboard. He said, wrong side of the field.
Sends a pitch to Garrett there for a strike. Sherman comes set there. Sends a pitch. Chopper down third baseline there.
Foul ball.
Called foul. As Garrett works his way back to the box. All right, pitcher comes set there. Sends a pitch. Down low. Leaves it. Pitcher comes set there. Sends a pitch. Down in the dirt there. Garrett takes off toward first base. There's a drop third strike there and gets tagged out for an out.
All right, Chris. Was 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays are drive.
Come back just a little bit late there, Chris.
All right, there's Chase Schoolcraft comes set there, sends the second pitch actually. Ball high there. 2-0, George. 2 balls, no strikes. Schoolcraft comes set there, sends the ball there. Left up high. Chase Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch. And hits the batter there. Walks him over to first base. Chase Schoolcraft on the mound there, number 23 for Calhoun County Red Devils. Takes a peek there at the catcher. Gets set there. Sends a pitch. Left up there high, George. Showed bunt there on that one, George.
Yeah.
Flipped it up there real high.
Like that one last night. Went down the baseline there.
Chase checks him over there at first base there. Called safe.
If we was at home, we'd say that Chase was doing that just so he didn't go home in a clean uniform.
Yeah. Yeah, Schoolcraft there with a pitch there. High
Bunted
ball.
down, it's foul.
Trying to advance the runner there. Sherman's trying to get him over on second.
Trying to play a little small ball.
Yeah. Chase Schoolcraft kind of cleans his feet off there, gets back to the mound there. It looks like he's coming from the stretch this evening. Schoolcraft takes a peek over there at first base there. Sends a pitch, left high. Ryan Swerve.
Ryan overthrows him.
Back over towards center field.
Runner headed
back
for
towards center
third.
Field there, Josiah Wilson throws it back toward third. Back over to Garrett Carpenter, and the runner safe at third.
Yep.
Good hustle there by Josiah coming in there and getting that ball there. Schoolcraft comes set there, sends a pitch here. Hard hit ball, George.
Yeah,
Back
buddy.
there toward left field. Foul. That ball there might have hit that scoreboard, George, if it was straightened up. That was crushed foul.
I think he was trying to hit the scoreboard down on the football
I
field.
guess there's another hit batter there by Calhoun County Red Devils. Runner at first, runner at third. All right there. As Sherman number 5 comes in, George.
Yep, number 5 for Sherman is Braden Hamrick. Left-handed batter here, Chris.
Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch there. Left
Runner
up there
going
high.
to second. Runners on second and third now.
Field umpires kind of adjust themselves on the field. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch. left in there inside. Schoolcraft comes from the stretch. Sends a pitch. Hard hit ball. Foul back over the media stand there. Concession stands back toward the high school. Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitch. Hard hit ball down center field there toward Josiah Wilson there. Bounces back toward Josiah as he throws it into second base. 2 runs come in for Sherman on that one.
Yeah.
Just a hard hit ball back towards center on that, George. Schoolcraft comes from the stretch there as Sherman's really rallied up over there on our left side. Runner at first. Schoolcraft comes set there, sends a pitch. Good pitch there from Schoolcraft back over towards second there. Good tag there by Church, but he called him safe. Yeah, might have missed that one. All right there, Schoolcraft with the pitch.
Okay.
Schoolcraft comes set. Sends in the pitch here. Hard hit ball back over towards center, towards Josiah. And as he bobbled it there and dropped it back out there in center field. Runner comes in off of third, back toward home there. They throw it in. They throw it in there.
Nobody.
A little bit of a collision there from the runner coming at third there and the catcher. Orion did a heck of a job there trying to get that ball there as the runner was coming in. Just a good hustle there by Orion Sweargen.
Got a pinch runner out on second, number 4. That would be Jackson McCormick out there for Sherman. That scores 3-0, Chris. Sherman's favor.
All right, Chase Schoolcraft on the mound. Chase comes from the stretch. Gets set there. Sends a pitch. Hard hit ball back down first baseline there. Called foul. Cooper Morris gets the ball back in play there. Throws it back over to Chase. Chase Schoolcraft back on mound there as the umpire calls the ball in play. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball there.
Foul.
Back toward right field. Foul.
Out of play.
Plate umpire throws a good dry ball back in play here for your Calhoun County Red Devils.
Our second baseman, the first baseman, and right fielder were all on that ball, but it just went out of play.
There's a hard hit ball back over second base, so right up the middle there, back towards center field as Josiah Wilson picks it up and throws it back in there, and another run comes in for Sherman.
4-0.
Looks like we're calling time here. Courtesy runner for the pitcher, George.
Yep, it looks like number 3, Bryce Mooney, is coming in for their pitcher. Number 6 will be up at bat. That'll be Kobe Atkins.
Schoolcraft kind of cleans off the mound there just a little bit.
Runner on first. No outs, Chris.
Boys still need to keep their heads up. Hey, the game's just started.
Yep.
Still lots of time to play. Chase Schoolcraft on the mound. Sends a pitch.
Hard hit ball.
Back foul. Bounces off the picnic pavilion and rolls back to the school. Sherman High School down here just below Charleston, George.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, Chase Schoolcraft throws it back toward first base there. Runner called safe. Good eye there by Chase. Not letting him slip off that at all. He throws it back. Hey, that was a good try there by Chase.
Yeah, buddy.
That
was close.
Runner wasn't paying attention there as he slipped back off the base there, and Chase threw it right back. And the runner called safe there. Runner advances. Is that ball called for a ball? Runner's called safe. All right. Runner at second. Chase Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitch there. Hard hit ball.
Foul back.
Chase Schoolcraft coming from the stretch this evening. Sends the pitch there. Good pitch there by Chase Schoolcraft. Struck him out, George.
Yeah, buddy. Beautiful pitch. Number 9 coming up for Sherman, and that looks like it is Chase Jarvis here.
Schoolcraft with the first pitch there. Batter swinging for a strike.
I think Chase is kind of calming down there and getting his feel for it now.
Another good pitch there. Runner's going toward third.
Oh,
an overthrow toward third base from Orion Swergian there and brings the runner in. All right. Just a little bit of miscommunication out there between third base there and the catcher. Runner was halfway there. Church come over from shortstop there to cover third base. And the play just kind of slipped through the loop there. Runner come in. Here's a pitch. Hard hit ball way back up on top of the school down here at Sherman.
They have 5.
All right there. Schoolcraft
One somewhere.
comes from the windup there. Leg kick. Here's a pitch. Purdy pitch.
Struck
there.
him out.
Struck him out there.
rung him up.
You know,
Now we got 2 outs, Chris.
2 outs. I think Chase is starting to warm up there.
Yeah.
He's starting to get
He's
settled in.
starting
here,
to get his
you know.
groove.
Big game here for your Calhoun County Red Devils. First pitch here, call for a strike, George.
Got him on that outside corner, bud.
All right. Schoolcraft comes set there, sends a pitch. Call for another strike there. He may have found his comfort zone now, George.
Yeah, buddy.
All right there, Chase Schoolcraft. Wind up, sends it in.
Hard hit ball.
Back over toward right center there. As right fieldman Logan McCormick comes running in wide open there to grab that ball against the fence and get it back in there. Back toward second base there. Toward right center there. As right fieldman Logan McCormick fence and get it back in there. Back toward second base there. Landed the runner to third base. Powerful hit.
Yes,
all
it
the way
was.
back
It was a
against-
pretty hit.
And that was through the gap there, wide open, George.
He had to either hit it or strike out
Yeah.
because it was right down the pike.
That's right. That's all right. Chase got a runner at third. Chase Schoolcraft on the mound here. Coming from the stretch. As the home plate umpire calls the ball back in play. Here's your pitch. Beautiful pitch. Chase Schoolcraft. .23. Chase Schoolcraft. Here's a pitch.
Ball.
Looked like a good pitch from here, George.
It was just slightly outside.
Guess that's why we're behind the cage. All right there. Chase Schoolcraft with another pitch there. He's just missing it, it looks
Yeah,
like.
it's just, I mean, ever so slightly, just off.
All right there. Here comes a pitch here.
Hard hit ball.
Ball there, back towards center there. As Josiah gets up underneath of it there for the out and stops another run there from coming in from Sherman. George,
All
we
right.
just need to get them bats cracking. Right
Exactly.
now. You know, we definitely don't want to give up. There's still plenty of game
Oh,
left.
yeah,
You know, Chase
yeah.
seems to be warming up on the mound. He's getting it. He's getting in his comfort zone.
Yep.
We've traveled a long ways to get down here. George.
Exactly.
We're way down below Charleston. So hopefully things straighten up there for the Calhoun County Red Devils and they come back and make some positive impacts at bat.
Exactly. We're the top of the second coming up here, and Coach is over here, got them all rallied up here, talking to them a little bit before they get ready to take this at bat and see where we can go.
Yep.
All right, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Crystal's TNC Beauty Salon, located in Mount Zion next to Little Canal Bus, has been serving clients in Calhoun County for many years. Crystal Greathouse, owner-operator, has 18 years experience as a cosmetologist taking care of all your hair care needs, including coloring, waxing, cuts, and perms. We are open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Call today for an appointment at 304-354-9110. Crystal's TNC Beauty Salon, located at 6159 South Cal.
All right, Chris.
George,
That
we're
was
ready.
quick, man.
That was quick there. Josiah Wilson, number 1 there, bat. Sounded like he fouled off there on that one, George.
Yeah.
Sherman comes back there to the mound. Gets set there. Sends a pitch. Left it down low, George.
Yeah, we left our computer companion at the house. He had to work tonight, and I brought my sweetie along.
There you go.
Got her running computer tonight.
Trying.
Found this young lady to help out this evening.
Exactly.
All right, number 1 there, Josiah Wilson at bat. Here's a pitch.
Yeah.
Called there just outside there. It looked like the catcher was set up outside too,
Yeah.
hoping to catch that corner. So, yeah, see the catcher's setting up there hard outside. Here's a pitch. Josiah went down swinging.
Yeah. Ruger
looks-
Carter coming up.
Number 54. Looks like just watch that catcher there.
Yeah.
He's sitting up there outside every time there.
That must be their sweet spot too.
Yeah. And there he's back there.
Ruger
All right there.
crowding
Center
up
back
against the plate.
Hard hit ball there by Ruger Carter back.
Back over the high school here.
Yeah, boy. We come down here for a scrimmage there early season there with these folks, and they hit a lot of balls back over on top of the school there. As the pitcher comes set and sends it down low.
They ought to have a ladder going up there.
Yeah, for sure there. Ruger Carter, number 54 bat. Here's a pitch.
Hard hit.
Chopper back down toward second base there. Second base scoops it up and throws it back toward first for an out.
Yep.
George.
Cooper Moore's coming up, Chris.
Number 45. You know, just like we said previously, the infield here is turf.
Yes.
And the outfield is dirt,
Natural
per se,
grass.
natural grass. So
That's a nice setup, really.
It is. It is. There, first pitch down and into the dirt there for Cooper Morris, number 45.
That's what Calhoun needs to do.
Pitcher comes set there, sends a pitch. Called for a ball there. Catcher still setting up there. Called for 3-0, George. To
Yeah,
Cooper
buddy.
Morris. As Coach Morris is over at first base, they're anxiously awaiting that pitch here, called for a strike.
Cooper's got a good eye on him, though.
Yeah. Tall. He's a
Yeah,
tall
buddy.
kid here. Here comes the pitch.
Oh,
Swinging at that one there. Strike 2.
I'd have swung at that one, too. That'd look nice.
All right there, Sherman pitcher. Comes set there as Cooper comes back in the box. Here's a pitch.
Hard hit.
Ball, that was going to drop, George.
Yeah, buddy,
Back
it's in
between
there.
Left center and gets on first base easily, George.
Yeah, buddy.
With a solid hit. That's what we need to do all afternoon is hit the gaps right there, George.
Yep.
You know, that ball just hit over top of shortstop, back in between left center there, and fell right in the gap.
Ryan Swearingen coming up here.
Number 28.
See if he can get a little rally going here after Cooper kicked things off.
Orion kind of historically known for getting hit, George.
Yeah, buddy.
So hopefully that doesn't happen there, and he gets a good solid at bat.
Yeah.
Pitcher throws back over toward first base there toward Cooper Morris and stays
He
safe.
has a great on-base average there.
Yeah, he's running some high numbers there. All right. There, pitch there left high, it looked like.
Yeah, buddy.
Top of the second. Pitcher comes set there. Sends a pitch. Left high.
Two
A
balls,
little
Chris.
inside there, it looked like, George. All right there. Sherman shakes the pitch. Sends it. Left high again.
Left
George.
high again, yeah.
Got Big Brother over here hollering 30. 3-0, George.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's a pitch. Oh,
Ooh.
left high there. Hit him in the
Got
top
him.
of the head.
Yeah, buddy.
And the history continues, George.
Exactly. Like I said, the young man's got a great on-base average. But,
He is.
you know,
He's
hard
gonna
way to
be
get
tough.
it. Exactly.
He's going to be tough there for Mr. Goodrich's football team next year.
Exactly.
He's battle worn.
Exactly. Battle tested, that's for sure.
Off the top of the helmet there, and advances Ryan Swergian to first base there. Cooper Morris over at second base there. Logan McCormick, number 7 at bat.
Let's see. We haven't seen Logan at batting since
Not for a few games.
Braxton County.
Yeah. Helps that he's short, and that makes the strike zone there pretty difficult for the pitcher there if he just plays fundamental baseball there and gets on base. All right there, pitcher backs off the plate there. Comes back on there. Looks like he's going to come there from the stretch. Comes set. Sends the first pitch. Bunts the ball.
Back over.
Back over top of here. He's on it, George.
Yeah.
Number 7, Logan McCormick. He's on it here. Just trying to advance the runners. It looks like a pinch runner come in there.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Mr. Grog,
Yeah.
number 11 there. Come on. Lance Grog. Here's a pitch. Logan McCormick, foul ball there back over on top of the school and bounces off into the grass.
He's on it, though.
He is on it. He's on it there, George.
Gets it a little more solid. He'll have it out there in the outfield.
2 outs there. Pitcher comes set there. Logan McCormick at bat. Here's a pitch. Left it high there. Throws back toward third base there and gets Cooper Morris out. Coach Johnson did not like that call, and
Yeah.
I fully agree.
It
It looked like a high tag over there at third base.
Yeah.
You know, as his feet slid on the third base line.
As tall as Cooper is, and it was a high tag, he was in there.
Yeah, he was in there. Yeah, I don't agree with that call.
You know, I call it the way I see it. And,
That's right.
You know,
That's right there.
we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Your Grantsville Foodland is a proud sponsor of all Calhoun County sports and serving all of Calhoun County. This week's specials at your Grantsville Foodland in honor of President's Day. All week long, 99 cents for all produce. Fresh whole boneless pork loin roast, $1.89 a pound. Duncan Hines Classic Cake Mix, 10 for $10. Select varieties of Gatorade, $6.99. And cases of Deer Park Spring Water, 2 for $9. Right now at your local Grantsville Foodland. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Let's go Red Devils!
All right, Chris, we are back. And we got number 2 back to the top of the lineup for Sherman. Luke Taglinetti. I'll get it out in a second.
You got it, George.
It's a mouthful.
Chase Schoolcraft still on the mound there. Comes set there, sends the pitch. Called for a strike. Good pitch there, George. I think he's settled down there. Hopefully found his zone there.
I think he has.
Schoolcraft on the mound there. Comes set. Sends a pitch here just outside.
1-1.
Got the boys really anxious to field some balls out there. They know they're hitting the ball, so they're ready. Pitch here left low.
A little low.
Church is out there stretching.
2-1.
Getting ready. Ruger Carter over there at second base. They're working second base back and forth. Here's a pitch there. Hard hit ball back.
Foul back over into the football field.
Yeah, boy. Way back over there left toward the, I think it's a creek that runs over there along that county road, George. Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitch. Hard hit ball back over toward there. Ruger Carter dives after that, and it rolls back into right field there. Logan McCormick scoops it up and gets it back to Ruger as they work it back in there toward the pitcher. Solid hit baseball back there.
Number
George.
8 for Sherman coming up. That's Elijah Jeffries.
All right there. Bottom of the second. Sherman 5, Calhoun County Red Devils 0. Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitch.
Runner
Good pitch.
advancing.
Sends the ball. Ryan Swergen sends the ball there over to second base. There's a runner advances and makes it there safe. Field umpires hustle around there, change positions. Sends a pitch there.
Nice.
Called for a strike. Chase Schoolcraft.
That's 2 strikes, Chris.
Chase Schoolcraft comes set there. Sends a pitch. Just outside. Ruger Carter works his way over there towards second to hold the runner. Schoolcraft comes set there. Sends a pitch.
Hard hit.
Hard hit ball back
Right.
over to Church there to shortstop. Sends it over to first base there. Scoops it up there for the out there. Good play there. Good fundamental baseball play there. Good pitch. Good hit. Good catch. You know,
Runner advanced to third, but
all the way around.
number 5 for Sherman, Braden Hamrick. Another left-handed batter, Chris.
1 out. Here's a pitch.
A little low.
Left that one just a little low, didn't he, George?
Yep.
All right, Schoolcraft comes set. Sends it there, just outside. Runner at third there, looking pretty heavily down third baseline. Garrett Carpenter holds him tight. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch. Hard hit ball back over toward first base. There's a
It's
backup.
playable.
Cooper Morris is underneath it.
And he got it.
Grabs it. The runner does not tag up and run. So good play there by your Calhoun County Red Devils. Brings the outs to 2, George.
Good thing, because Cooper's got a rocket of an arm there.
Yeah, he definitely would have thrown it back there to Orion and tried to get that
Yeah,
out
buddy.
as that runner.
Number 27 for Sherman, and that is Brady Purdue.
All right there. Schoolcraft sends it.
Strike.
Great pitch. Great pitch here. Kind of looked like a changeup there as it dropped in the zone there. Young man swung at that there for a strike. Schoolcraft sends it. Left at just outside, it looked like.
1-1.
All right there. Schoolcraft sends it.
Strike.
Same pitch there, Georgia. Perfect pitch. He's swinging.
He got some heat on that, too.
2 outs. 2 strikes. Schoolcraft sends the ball in there outside.
Good work, bud.
2 and 2's our count.
Got some turkeys gobbling down here.
I hear it.
In the valley, George. Here's
Hard
the pitch
hit.
there. Hard hit. Back
Out
over
to
to
left.
left field. McCormick's up underneath of it there. Grabs
Got
it
it.
up there for the out. Good job pitching there, Chase. Good catch out there.
Good
Kenny
job.
McCormick, number 13 in left field.
All right. We'll be right back.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Hardway Construction and Maintenance, LLC, located in Mount Zion, West Virginia, serving surrounding counties, specializing in framing, new constructions, barns, garages, and any land clearing dirt work needs. We are a family-owned and operated general contractor company. We would love to help you with your project. Call us today at 304-483-2077 or 304-483-2276. Go Red Devils!
All right.
All right, Chris, we are back here at Sherman High School, and score is 5-0 Sherman. We are in the third inning, top of the third. Red Devils will be coming up here. Looks like we've got
Number 7 back at bat there,
Yeah.
George, because that throw down there at third base and got the out. Logan McCormick, which was on the ball earlier, so we'll see what happens this round.
ooh,
Left it there. Showed bunt. I was
good pullback on that though.
here's the pitch. Sends it in there for a bunt there. Bounces it back foul. George, I was kind of getting anxious to see your moonwalk earlier.
Yeah, right. Keep waiting.
All right. Back here at Sherman High School, Logan McCormick at bat, number 7. Pitcher comes set, sends it. Left it outside there. Just a good eye there by Logan McCormick, letting that ball go.
2-1.
Number 7, here's the pitch. Showed bunt there, popped
Catch
up,
it, Chris,
back
catch
over
it.
toward the dugout here, George. Young man picked it up. I think that's Coach Johnson's son there. Picks that
Yeah.
ball up there and hands it back to the player. He absolutely loved that whenever that ball come over that field.
Exactly.
Just all smiles there. All smiles. That brings 2 strikes against Logan McCormick there, number 7.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitcher comes set there. Here's a pitch. Left that one inside.
3-2.
All right there. 3-2 full count, George. Pitcher comes set there.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's a pitch.
Hard hit.
Hard hit ball back over on top of the school there. Foul. He is battling,
I tell you,
racking the pitch count up on this young man.
he ever lines it out there.
All right there. McCormick comes back in the box. Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch here. Down low. Looks like he hit him in the foot, George.
Yep.
All right there. Good start there. Got a runner on first base as Coach Morris checks him out over there at first base.
Got Caden McCormick coming up next.
Number 13.
One of our seniors.
One of our seniors, George. Logan McCormick slips off over there at first base there. Pretty heavy like. Here's a pitch. Called for a strike there, is he?
And Logan
Throws a-
gets back.
Ball. Catcher throws the ball back toward first base there. Logan dives back safe.
He had a pretty good lead off of there.
Yeah,
So
he's really
he had to
he's
hustle
really
to get
working
back
it off
there.
As Caden McCormick works his way back in the box. Here's a pitch. Showed bunt there.
Foul.
Bunt foul.
2 strikes here, Chris.
All right, pitcher come running in on that one. Third base come running in on that one. They know the gig, George.
Yep.
All right there, Caden McCormick at bat, number 13. Pitcher comes set there, throws it back over toward first base there. He's worried to death about number 7, Logan McCormick.
Logan's got him thinking anyway.
He slips off of there a good ways, George.
Yep.
Pitcher comes set there, sends a pitch
And he's
there.
gone.
Third. Pitch thrown
And
back over to second base there and gets out at second there. Also, Caden struck out there on that one, so that brings 2 outs, George.
okay.
So that brings Landon Church up there at bat, number 17. We'll leave it at that, George.
Yes.
All right, there. Here's a pitch. Hard
hit.
Ball back over towards second base there. Scoops it up easily. Throws it back over towards first for the out.
All right. We'll be back after these messages.
Keener's title, license, temp tags, renewals, and notary. Skip the drive to the DMV in Spencer, come down on River Street in Grantsville, West Virginia, and you won't have to stand in the long lines in Spencer at the DMV. Call today at 304-893-4411 or 304-354-0077. That's Keener's Tag and Title Service and Automotive and Collision Repair, located on River Street in Grantsville. Go Red Devils!
Are you craving the perfect slice of pizza or a calzone that's big enough to share? The Local Oven has just what you need. At the Local Oven, we use only the freshest ingredients to craft our mouth-watering dishes, and our pizza sauce is made from scratch daily with a perfect blend of herbs and spices. Our pizzas are crafted with those fresh, hand-cut ingredients and baked to perfection. Whether you like it classic or loaded with all the extras, we've got your pizza craving covered. And don't forget our legendary calzones. Big, bold, and bursting with flavor. These beauties are stuffed with your favorite fillings and baked until golden brown. Stop by the Local Oven in Big Bend, West Virginia today for hand-cut goodness, perfect pizzas, and calzones that never disappoint. The Local Oven, where fresh meets flavor in every bite.
All right,
Call us
Chris,
today or
we
dial
are back.
304-354-6165.
Schoolcraft on the mound there. Sends the first pitch there, just outside. Lots of stuff happening there in that last inning, George, there.
Yeah.
Logan McCormick tried to slip off there towards second base, got called out. Caden McCormick, a hard hit ball there back toward left field there. McCormick scoops it up there and throws it back in there towards second for a single. McCormick struck out earlier, and then Church got up to bat, hit the ball hard back over towards second base there, picked it up and threw it for the out. Just a quick inning.
Yep. That was Avery Skeens that hit that one there for Sherman, and he's their pitcher. They've got a pinch runner coming in, number 3. That is Bryce Mooney, who is running for him.
Chase Schoolcraft on the mound.
Number 6, Colby Atkins up here.
Makes a throw back over toward first base there to make sure he's not advancing. And stays. Here's a pitch.
And he's going down. Ryan
Runner advances
thought
to
better
second.
of throwing it.
Bottom of the third. Calhoun County 0, Sherman 5. Here's a pitch. Showed bunt
Strike.
for a strike.
That's 2 strikes, Chris.
George, we're infamous for coming back late in the game.
Yeah.
And there's still a ball game. Still a solid ball game here.
This is the 3rd, Chris.
Yeah. Hard hit ball there, back foul. Back toward the picnic pavilion. Still plenty of time left, George.
Yeah. And, they're notorious, that 4th inning.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where it starts.
They're still all smiles. Here's the pitch.
And swinging. Got him. Number 9 coming up for Sherman, and that is Chase Jarvis.
All right, there. Looked like that pitch was called for a strike, George. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch in there, just outside. Carter works his way back over towards second base there to keep the runner from advancing. He's
Hard hit.
hard hit ball there, back over toward right field there as the runner comes in to home pretty easily.
Six nothing for Sherman here, Chris. Number 1, Chase Southern is up for Sherman.
Chase Schoolcraft on the mound.
Throwing
Sends it
him.
back over toward first base there, called safe. All right, Schoolcraft sends it. Ryan throws it back over towards second base there, a little high there as Church jumps up in the air there to catch it. Runner at second base. 1 out. Here's a pitch.
Strike.
Swinging for a foul tip strike, George.
Yep.
Schoolcraft Comes from the stretch. Sends a pitch here. Left just outside. Church holds the runner at second base. Schoolcraft looks back there.
Foul
ball
back.
there. Runner really works off of second base toward third, George.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm surprised Chase hadn't thrown back that direction yet.
1-2.
Schoolcraft comes set. Here's a pitch. Batter called time on that one, George, with a late time called. And he give it to him. All right there. Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitcher. Pretty pitcher.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
He's definitely found his comfort zone.
Yes, he has.
Took him a little bit there to get warmed up, you know.
Yep.
Had to let a couple people know that he was in Sherman High School, but he's here, George.
Yeah, that's it. Number 12, Oliver Harless is up for Sherman.
Pitch called for a strike there.
Yep.
Two
first
outs.
pitch.
Runner on second there. Gets off a second pretty hard. There he throws it back. I knew it was coming, George.
Yep.
Runner called safe there.
Ryan was in there with it, I'll tell you that. I mean, Chase was in there with it. Excuse me.
Schoolcraft comes back up to the mound. Comes from the stretch there. Sends it just inside. Number 23, Schoolcraft, sends a ball in here.
Hard hit
ball
ball.
back over toward center there. Josiah Wilson scoops it up there and throws it back toward the pitcher there, toward home. There's a Ryan Swergeon scoops it up there, and the runner advances to second. Sherman High School really rallied up over here to our left, George.
Yeah, buddy. Number 2, they're back to the top of the order here, Chris. That is Luke Taglinetti.
Calhoun sends a pitch there, called for a strike. Schoolcraft with the offer, left for a strike, I think, George.
Yeah. No, he called it the ball.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right there. I just seen
1-1.
Point this way. Here's the pitch. Left low. Runner at
2-1.
second. Sherman 7, Calhoun County Red Devils 0. Bottom of the third. Here's the offer. Called
Strike.
for a strike.
2-2.
Schoolcraft comes set. Sends a pitcher.
Hard hit ball.
Ball back over past Garrett Carpenter there. Rolls back over into left field. Left field throws it back in there to Church. Church gets it back there to the pitchers. Another run comes in there for Sherman. Sherman has come to play this evening, George.
Yeah, buddy. Number 8, Elijah Jeffries up for Sherman.
Down here along this creek, these bugs kind of irritating Chase here a little bit as he steps off the mound and throws it back over toward first base. Called safe.
Runners advancing.
Hard hit ball there back toward left field. McCormick up underneath of it there. Makes the catch there in left field for an out.
That's all of them.
That is all the outs there. McCormick
Yep.
works the ball back in, George. Now's the time that we need to get the bats cracking, George.
Exactly. It is the top of the 4th, so we'll see what happens here. We'll be right back after these messages.
Are you craving the taste of farm fresh produce and locally sourced beef? Look no further than the Local Oven. At the Local Oven, we believe in bringing the freshest ingredients straight from the farm to your table. Our beef is sourced from a local farm, and you can taste the difference in every juicy bite. If you're craving something crispy on the side, we hand cut our fries and chips from fresh potatoes, cooking them to golden perfection every time. Whether you like them with a little seasoning or fully loaded, they're a perfect complement to any meal. So whether you're wanting to grab a quick meal in between practices or games, or you just want to dine in and relax, trust the local oven to provide you with the best of what our community has to offer. Visit us today or call 304-354-6165 for carryout at the local oven in Big Bend, West Virginia, where fresh meets flavor in every bite.
Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and Macintosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Bilt, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. Macintosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700.
That first pitch was a ball there, Chris.
All right, Chase Schoolcraft at bat, number 23 here, George.
Hard
Good
hit.
hard hit over top of shortstop. In the gap again, George. As
Yep,
runner
buddy.
gets over on first base pretty easily. Again, another gap shot, George. If we can just keep finding that gap over there.
Here's Mr. Gap himself.
Yes, sir. He may take you up on that offer here in a few minutes, George.
Exactly.
41, Garrett Carpenter at bat. Pitcher comes set there. Chase Schoolcraft over there on first base there. Works off first base hard. Here's the offer there. Call for a strike. All right there. Pitcher likes the call from the catcher. Here's the
Chase is
offer.
gone.
Hard hit ball.
Hard
back
hit.
over toward left field there. His left fielder falls down there. Chase Schoolcraft
Headed for
running
third.
wide open there toward third there with
He got him.
out as he tries to advance. Runner at first base. Garrett Carpenter. Chase Schoolcraft tried to advance there from second to third there and slid in. Had a good slide there as the third baseman. Tagged him as he come flying by. Just a good play there by Sherman.
He had to go, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to.
All right, Josiah Wilson at bat there. First pitch, call for a strike. Number 1. Looks like Ruger Carter is on deck over here, number 54 there. Pitch is offered. Chopper back toward the pitcher. There's runners advance there. Josiah goes toward first base. Garrett Carpenter works his way over to second base there. 2 outs, George.
Yep.
All right there. Number 54, Ruger Carter at bat. He's due one, George.
Yes, he is due one. Young man can hit.
All right there. Pitcher comes set. Sends a pitch there. First offer was left low. Good choice there, Ruger, just to leave that ball out low and away. Garrett Carpenter at second base there, slipping off second base. Here's the pitch. Chopper down third baseline.
Foul.
Foul.
Good hustle, Ruger.
And Ruger was already at first base by the time that young man got it out at third base there. Good hustle. As you probably heard one of the parents there holler.
Yep. And they were rightfully so on that.
Number 45, Cooper Morse on deck. Not
Ruger
sure.
going down to talk to coach.
We got a head coach here from Sherman coming out here talking to this young man. Keeping the momentum alive there. Does not make a pitching change there. Just comes out and gives words of confidence, as so does Coach Johnson over there talking to Ruger. You know, it's still a ball game, George. You know, we're down 8, but we're notorious for coming back. It's kind of crazy. We let ourselves get beat up, and then we come all the way back, you know.
Exactly.
But, I really hope that happens this evening for the Calhoun County Red Devils. I'm kind of anxious to see. Just as I always say, you know, I've always got a shirt there that I wear sometimes that says Calhoun County Red Devils never give up. Now's the time to never give up.
That's it.
Pitcher comes set there from the stretch. Sends the pitch. Ruger Carter swinging there at that
Wanted that one.
2 outs, 2 strikes there.
1
Runner
and
at
2.
second.
1 and 2's the count.
Pitcher comes from the stretch there. Sends the offer. There's Carter's reaching on that one there. A little bit disappointed with himself there as he walks back toward the dugout.
Exactly. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometime. We'll be back here in just a moment after these messages.
McIntosh Hardware Furniture and Appliances has been servicing Spencer and the surrounding area for over 50 years. McIntosh carries the finest selection of products to bring you the best value for your purchases. We are a full-line furniture, appliance, bedding, and hardware retailer. We proudly supply Amana, Frigidaire, Vaughan, Broan, La-Z-Boy, Whirlpool, Brown, and Maytag products. Shop local and support local businesses who support local athletes. We offer what the big stores won't: sales, service, delivery, installation, and removal. Call 304-927-2700. Visit us on the web at macintosh.goretailer.com. Check out our Facebook page at McIntosh Hardware Furniture and Appliances, or stop by and see us at 204 Market Street in downtown Spencer.
All right, Chris, we are back here at Sherman High School, and we have got number 5 coming up for Sherman. That is Braden Hamrick.
George, I didn't know you could dance like that. Chase Schoolcraft on the mound for your Calhoun County Red Devils. Starting to get pretty warmed up. Doing a good job there pitching. Here's the first pitch there. Looks like it was left to just outside there for a ball. Schoolcraft sends the offer. Chopper down first baseline there, foul. You know, Chase has got that infamous leg kick, as you call
buddy.
it. He really slings it out there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
All right. Here's the pitch there.
Hard hit right back at Chase, and he couldn't quite glove it.
Center fielder scoops it back up there and works its way back in there as the runner stays solid at first base there for a single. All right. Church works the ball back in here toward Chase Schoolcraft.
Number 27 for Sherman, Brady Purdue, is up. Chase is getting ready.
All right there, bottom of the 4th. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch here. Good looking pitch there.
Pretty
First
pitch.
strike. Runner at first. All right there.
Runners advancing.
Sends a pitch. As Orion throws it down to second there, and the runner advances and stays safe. Sun stays back behind the clouds there as it drops down over the mountain, George.
Hard hit.
Ball back over toward shortstop. Shortstop Church throws it over toward first base there for the out. George at first. 1 out.
Yep.
All right.
Number 24 for Sherman, Avery Skeens, up to bat next. I believe he's our pitcher for Sherman, Chris.
All right there. Schoolcraft comes set, sends a pitch here.
Hard hit.
Hit ball back left field there as McCormick comes running wide open up underneath of it there. And it rolls foul. The boys there were on a hustle to get to that ball there.
Just about a step away from it.
Yeah, that was a heck of a hustle there. Just out of reach there, both the shortstop Landon Church there in the left field, Katie McCormick. They was just giving it all they had there to get that ball, George. All right. Home plate umpire there gets a good clean ball there. Good dry ball. Sends it to Chase there for the offer.
Hard hit.
Hard hit ball there back towards center. There's Josiah Wilson backs up deep underneath.
And got it.
Throws it back in there, back toward home. And back toward Orion. There's a run scores in for Sherman.
Yep.
You know, George, we talked about the 5 seniors, 5 strong seniors there on the team tonight. Lots going through their head right now, I'm sure.
I'm sure there is. Got number 20, Aiden Seagraves, up for Sherman here.
Sherman 9, Calhoun County Red Devils 0. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. Looks like they're going to do some substitutions here.
This is a pinch hitter. I just heard the home plate umpire tell our book person over here.
Chase Schoolcraft on the mound there. Sends a pitch. Just left a little inside. Schoolcraft with a pitch there. Young man went after that one.
Yep.
Go for a strike.
1-1.
Schoolcraft sends it. Call for a strike.
Yeah, buddy. Right on that corner.
Schoolcraft sends it. For strike 3 and rung
Yeah,
him up.
buddy. Rung him up. All right, Chris. That's 3 of them. So we're headed into the top of the 5th. We'll see what we can come up with here in just a minute after these messages.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System.
All right, Chris, it is 9-0 Sherman. Top of the 5th inning. Got Cooper Morris coming up here to the plate.
Number 45, George.
Yeah, buddy.
Sherman comes set there. Sends the first pitch there. Left inside. Here's the pitch. Chopper down
her back.
Third baseline, back over toward the visiting, or the home team dugout, I guess.
Yep.
All right, good clean ball there, sent back in there to the pitcher. Here's the offer. Left inside. He's bringing some heat, George.
Yeah, buddy. That young man's got an arm on him.
All right there. Here's the pitch.
Low.
Down low, George. That's 3-1.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's the offer.
Oh.
Cooper Morris, number 45, are swinging at that one. 3-2, George.
Full count.
All right, here's the pitch here. Hard hit ball there, back foul
Back over.
on the school.
Right up on the roof.
If he'd have had that one straightened up, George, he may have went somewhere.
It might have hit that scoreboard.
Here's the offer.
Oh, yep.
Rung him up on strike
Rung
3.
him up.
Ryan Swearengin comes in there, your catcher for this evening for the Calhoun County Red Devils. 1 out. Top of the 5th. Down here at Sherman High School. Here's the offer down in the dirt there, George.
Yeah, buddy. That's 2 balls, Chris.
All right. Ryan Swearengin at bat, number 28.
Smacked the ump on the arm on that one.
Did it? Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
see him
did.
shaking it off over there.
Yeah.
Still trying to work it off.
Caught him just below the elbow.
Oh, my. All right there. Everything comes back settled. Home plate umpire calls the ball. Back in play. Here's the pitch. Ryan Sweargin swinging there, tackling for a strike.
2-1. 1 out.
Here's the offer.
2-2.
Swinging there, George.
Orion wasn't too happy with that one.
Here's the pitch. Left inside.
Three and two, Chris.
All right, here's the pitch.
And he got him. Got him swinging.
2 outs, George. Logan McCormick coming at bat there, getting into the box. Here's the offer for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swinging there. Strike two. All right, George, I'd say that'll be the same pitch here in a second.
Probably.
Here's the offer there. In the dirt there, bounces back against the cage.
1-2.
All right, pitcher comes set there on the mound. Gets ready. Here's the offer.
Strike three.
Swinging there for strike three.
And that will do it. But score is 9-0 Sherman. And we are headed into the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back after these messages.
Your Grantsville Foodland is a proud sponsor of all Calhoun County sports and serving all of Calhoun County. This week's specials at your Grantsville Foodland in honor of President's Day. All week long, 99 cents for all produce. Fresh whole boneless pork loin roast, $1.89 a pound. Duncan Hines Classic Cake Mix, 10 for $10. Select varieties of Gatorade, $6.99. And cases of Deer Park Spring Water, 2 for $9. Right now at your local Grantsville Foodland. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Let's go Red Devils!
Hardway Construction and Maintenance, LLC, located in Mount Zion, West Virginia, serving surrounding counties, specializing in framing, new constructions, barns, garages, and any land clearing dirt work needs. We are a family-owned and operated general contractor company. We would love to help you with your project. Call us today at 304-483-2077 or 304-483-2276. Go Red Devils!
All right, we are back here at Sherman High School. The score is 9-0 Sherman, and number 9 for Sherman is up. That's Chase Darvis, and Chase Schoolcraft is sending the pitch. Strike one.
All right, George. Chase Schoolcraft comes from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball back over toward shortstop there. Church throws it back over toward first base there. Called safe. That was a hard hit ball back over toward
it was.
Church. There's a bounce up there. I think it hit him in the chest there.
Yep.
Dropped and runner got on first base. But an excellent hustle there by Landon Church.
Number 1, Chase Southern for Sherman is coming up here.
All right there. Chase Schoolcraft throws it back over toward first base there. Runner called safe.
It's close.
Schoolcraft at the mound. Sends a pitch.
Oh,
Down low there past
runners
the line.
advancing.
Rolls back up against the mat here as a runner goes to second. Chase Schoolcraft sends the offer there. Chopper
Hard
down
chopper.
toward third base. Garrett Carpenter throws it back over toward first base
Good
there.
throw.
Called out.
Good
Runner
throw.
advances over toward third base. Brings one out.
Number 12, Oliver Harless, is up for Sherman. On third, Chris, 1 out. Score is 9-0 Sherman.
All right there. Chase Schoolcraft sends the offer. Called for a strike.
Good pitch.
Schoolcraft comes set. Sends for a foul tip there, back up against the fence. All right there. Schoolcraft takes a peek over there at third base. Sends it.
Hard hit down.
Ball there. Foul.
And his foul.
Hard hit ball there. That was a smasher down third baseline, George. Home plate umpire throws a clean ball back into the pitcher, Chase Schoolcraft.
0-2. 1 out.
All right there. Here's the pitch. Called for
And
strike.
he got him. Rung him up. Number 2 coming up for Sherman. Back to the top of the lineup.
All right there. Chase Schoolcraft sends the pitch. Called for a strike. He's really warmed up there and found his comfort zone this evening, George.
Yes, he has.
Here's the offer.
Hard hit
ball.
foul.
Way back toward the football field there at Sherman High School. All right, then Chase Schoolcraft sends pitch. Hard hit ball there back over towards shortstop as it rolls back into left field there. Left field throws it back in towards second, works its way back toward the pitcher there. That's game, George.
Yep, that is it.
That is it. These young men from Sherman come to play some ball this evening.
Yeah, buddy.
And Calhoun County, we give it all that we had there, George. And just fell short there this evening.
Yep. They hit some nice shots, but just couldn't get it on a consistent basis there.
That's right.
But they did play. They played their hearts out.
They did. They did there. You got.
Been fun calling these games for these boys.
It has. It
And
has.
we got 5 seniors. I know they're probably going to be emotional here in the next few minutes, but
Yeah.
they need to keep their head up. They had a good season.
Yep. 5 seniors as they go on to see what their future has to offer.
Exactly.
Lots of talent there coming up into the Calhoun County High School baseball program there. Anxious to see what the team has here for the next couple of years. Some of the seniors out there kind of kneeled down there, taking the moment in. The next time that they may be here, they may have to pay to get in, George.
Exactly. They may have to, but you know what? They'll do it.
They'll do it.
They'll do it because they know what this program's all about. We want to congratulate them on a great season. They played some really good ball, especially the second half of the season that you and I have got to watch.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun. We're going to take a quick break, get our Willard C. Starcher played, and we will be right back after these messages.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Stump Funeral Home and Cremation is a 6th-generation business, proudly serving the Grantsville and Arnoldesburg area since 1897. We now have 3 locations to better serve you: Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, and Clendenin, West Virginia. Stump Funeral Home and Cremation handles traditional, cremation, and memorial services, funeral pre-planning, arrangements, and monument sales. Stump Funeral Home and Cremation, family owned and operated for 6 generations. We would like to wish good luck to all Calhoun County sports team from Stump Funeral Home and Cremation, Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, and Stump Maddox and Clendenin.
Miller's Quick Stop, located on Mount Zion Ridge.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety, 7 days a week, and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today.
All right, Chris, we are back here at Sherman High School. 10-0. Sherman. And time for our Willard C. Starcher players of the game, offense and defense. Garrett Carpenter had a nice shot out there into left field out there that got a little bit of a rally going.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to go with him for offense tonight. And what you got on the defensive side?
All right, there. Defensive player of the game. I'm going to go with Chase Schoolcraft there. It took him a little bit to get warmed up there at the beginning of the game. He let a couple of these young men knew that he was here.
Exactly.
Then he straightened up and just pitched a tremendous game there. I got to go with Chase Schoolcraft.
I agree with that 100%.
So, yep.
Well, folks, it's been fun.
It has. It's been a blast all season there as our season ends.
Yes.
Tonight is it for your Calhoun County Red Devil High School boys. 5 seniors leaving the team this evening. Thank you guys at WVRC 104.7.
And we got to thank Jeff and Colleen again.
Yeah, big shout out.
We thank them so much for supporting Red Devil sports in all facets. I mean, they take care of everything.
Right.
And without them, we couldn't have done what we've done this second half of this season.
That's exactly right.
And you and I have talked about it. I can't wait for next season.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see there what your Calhoun County Lady Red Devils and your Calhoun County Red Devils bring to the team.
Yeah, we're going to bring you some more baseball and softball next season, so we're ready to do it.
Yeah, just
we got our feet under us.
Yeah, boy, just think another 3,145 miles again next season.
Exactly, exactly.
All right.
Well, that'll do it for us here at Sherman High School down here in Southwest Virginia, headed back to the motherland, and we'll see y'all later.